This week, I only opened 2 trades, one which I closed for a small loss, and the other one that is still running for more than 2 hours. Now, if you look at this from the outside, you might say, well, it's a good week, but that's not the important part. The interesting part about this week is not the result itself. The interesting part is why I decided to close the trade early for a small loss and why I am deciding to let the other trade run. In this video, I will show you when I opened those trades with live clips and why I decided to open them. And at the end, I will show you my analysis for next week, what I am expecting and what I'm trying to avoid. Let's go with the clips. I just opened this trade on SEG USD Silver because, price here retraced into this fair value gap and then went up, retested this fair value gap, and now kind of inverted this fair value gap, okay? Not really, but for me it's okay. So I just entered here, stop loss being here, because I expect that if price retraces back here, it will even get this lower, so there's no sense of placing stop loss even bigger than this. And yeah, I expect silver to continue to outperform gold. This is the daily chart of gold against silver, and on the monthly chart you can see this low that I think it's the drawn liquidity per se. And yeah, for what concerns the target, really, I believe that one of these, okay, one single silver coin will be worth around this, okay? This, I think, it's a nice little target that would put my trade at about 4R. Of course, I opened this on the Swing account, which is my current only funded account. And yeah, I will keep you updated on this because either way it will take some time, unless it starts me out within 2 days. But in case it goes well, it might take some time. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, so I just woke up. It's the 17th of December. It's 6:35 here in Italy, which is midnight 35 in New York. And yeah, the silver trade is going well. It's almost at 2 hours. This is what it looks like on MetaTrader. I will keep you updated on this one because honestly, I think this could be a banger of a trade. I don't really want to close partials at 2 hours. I was thinking of trying to let it go. Yeah, I will keep you updated. I just opened this short on USD CHF on the Swing account, and yeah, the reason is that I particularly like this weekly opening candle, and I like the way it went up, almost filling the imbalance, and then started to retrace. On the daily, you can see that it took this high inside the fair value gap and started to go down. There are all these lows that I think is gonna reach. On the 4 hour, you can see the setup, like took the high and then came back down. I just entered. So yeah, I will keep you updated on this one. So a little update on USD CHF. I just decided to close the trade now because CPI is due in a couple hours. I don't want to be in drawdown while that kind of news is released. Also, I don't like the daily price action because I wanted to see more expansion to the downside yesterday, and this opening, I don't really like it. If you see euro dollar, that also made a setup, is going down, so I expect lower prices for euro and possibly higher prices for CHF to be visited. So yeah, we'll wait until CPI drops and then we'll see if there are new opportunities. As you can see, guys, on the USD CHF trade, it ended up consolidating for the rest of the week. If I was in the trade still, I wouldn't be happy because I don't like this price action. It's not clear to me where it wants to go. To me, after this move, it should have broke down with aggressiveness, and it didn't. So right now, I'm not too sure about what is going to happen. I think it might take this level. So regardless of how it will go, I'm happy with my decision and I stand by it. Now, talking about the silver trade, it's going pretty well. Right now, it is at more than 2 hours, 2.3 to be exact. And I still think that this will go higher. As you can see on the daily, it went into this recently created fair value gap and bounced off pretty well. It also formed an entry that I considered to take, but I didn't want to overexpose myself on this market because, as you might know, it's been running for a while now. I'm aware of the fact that it could retrace at any moment, so I don't want to force it too much. But overall, I'm happy with how it's moving. I expect this level to be reached, the $70 mark. I might consider to either close the trade entirely here or just take a partial of 50% of the trade. I trade my stop loss around here because I think that if price retraces down here, it might go even lower. So right here, it's like $500, which is okay. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty confident on this trade. So guys, these were the 2 trades, but the video is not over yet because now I'm gonna share with you my personal analysis on the next week of trading. Starting off with precious metal. To be honest, there is not much to say because it's clearly bullish. Both the XAU and the XAG, so gold and silver, both bullish. I expect continuation without too much retracement. Obviously, silver is stronger. Gold might retrace a little bit, maybe into this fair value gap on the weekly, but I'm not too sure. I wouldn't bet on it. Honestly, I think gold is better to trade just intraday, not swing at the moment. Silver is giving some swing setups, but for intraday, I don't know, because usually silver, it's harder than gold to trade intraday. There is more noise to it, but in the end, it's personal preferences, so do what you want with that. Now, with Dixie. Dixie, it's a tricky one right now because my personal opinion is that Dixie is bearish. As you can see on the 3 months, it went into this fair value gap after breaking structure. And on the monthly, the fair value gap is represented as a swing high. We can see that here we have a monthly fair value gap, but price is not really respecting that too much. And on the weekly, we can see that we closed below and we're now testing it from below. So I think that we might go down from here. Maybe on the daily, you see there is this fair value gap inside the weekly the monthly fair value gap, sorry. So yeah, price might get here and then resuming the down movement, or it could reach up here and then like sweep of liquidity and going down. But honestly, guys, I'm not too sure because next 2 weeks are gonna be holiday and there won't be much volatility at all. So it might not do a lot of movement in the market, especially Forex, but we'll see. Overall, I expect Dixie to be bearish. I think it still needs to retrace a bit, but I expect further downward price action. So guys, this means obviously that I'm bullish on foreign currencies, especially Euro and Swiss franc, which it's reversed. So I'm bearish on USD CHF. Price is consolidating due probably to holiday. The British pound is not looking great and Euro looks like it needs to retrace a little bit more. I think this fair value gap will be visited. And I want to end this with the JPY because as you can see, he had a huge spike due to the BOJ raising rates. When these things happen, it influences all the Forex currencies. And this is why I believe that right now it's not the perfect time to trade Forex on higher time frames because overall direction is not clear. But intraday, you might always find something. The problem is that I personally trade when I have a clear higher time frame bias in mind. And right now on Forex, I don't have it. I mean, I still expect bearishness from the Dixie, but right now with the yen crashing down, it's not the right moment to follow that bias. So guys, this was my trading week. I hope you liked this video and I'll see you next week with a new video.